feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hello, and welcome to the video wrap-up show for the Shrimp Tank podcast in Seattle. I'm Dan Whedon, and I'm joined by my co-host, Michelle Baumberger. We had a fascinating and fun conversation today with Brooke Clark of Studio B Portraits. You're going to want to listen to the entire episode, so subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find all of our episodes, all 6+ years, on our website at shrimptankpodcast.com/Seattle.
So Brooke, thanks again for the great conversation today. I learned so much about you and your business, but something that really stood out was, the question of how people choose a photographer, right? There's so many options and their photos just look beautiful. So what is it about Studio B and the magic that you bring that makes people choose you?
I appreciate the question. For us, it was a really deliberate choice to be full service. So I think if you go way back in time, there were portrait studios in malls and communities, and it was really common. And then when digital came about, there were so many versions of how people worked. And what we do is take the most modern approach, but add a full service element. So we don't just capture your pictures and then hope that you'll figure out how to use them. We take you from design, meaning we're going to wardrobe you, we're going to consult with you, we're going to do camera ready hair and makeup. Our studio has a salon here on site, and they are tailoring everything to your look and feel. And then after we've done the capture, I actually do a design consultation in person. We come back, we look at it. Yes, of course, people do things digitally, online, DIY, but not here. We walk you all the way through from photography to design, and our team actually goes, frames it, and then hangs it in your home. So it is from beginning to end, and it really has been what differentiated us, is being able to walk you through the whole life cycle from capture to design.
Brooke, in our Hot or Not section of the podcast, which again, everybody should listen to, one of my questions was about black and white photography, because I reminisced about my first camera in 1977 in 7th grade, taking an old school photography class in junior high, and how I really loved those black and white photos. I loved your commentary on that. So please share, what are your thoughts on black and white photography?
So black and white for me has always been personally my go-to. We always capture to color so that the client has a preference, but we show it both ways because Studio B focuses so much on design. A lot of times we see flexibility allow in design to take away the trend, to take away the distraction of different light, different background. So when you are doing wall portrait display, as we often do on behalf of our clients, either in their homes or in their offices, we find there's a flexibility to allow those favorites to really shine. So for me, it's always been a favorite, but clients have personal preference. And if they want color, of course, we always shoot to color first.
So Brooke, thank you again so much for being here on the Shrimp Tank. For our listeners that want to get in touch with you or learn more about Studio B, how can they get more information?
We are everywhere at Studio B Portraits, web, social, all of it.
Great. And make sure you check out the replays of the Shrimp Tank podcast at our website, shrimptankpodcast.com/Seattle, and wherever you get your podcasts, iHeart, Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud. And also be sure to follow us on our show's social media pages on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
Well, Brooke, thank you again for being with us. Michelle, as always, thank you. Michelle mentioned our Facebook page. That's where you want to join that community, because that's where we live stream every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Pacific. So please join our Facebook page there. Our next show will be on February the 2nd, where our guest will be Linda Binns from Linda Binns Consulting. Please join us. Until we see you again, please be healthy, be prosperous, have fun, take great photos, because for right now, the shrimp is back in the tank. So long.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish.